Hello everyone, and welcome back to Roll for Dexterity. I'm Kellen. Today I'll actually be showing you how to do underwater terrain. So if you've always wanted to be part of that world, you're definitely welcome to join me along this little venture here. This is for my current campaign. We're going to eventually be going into the water, so I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of a terrain for that. And a big shout out to all the people on the Tabletop Crafting Guild that offered me advice on what I needed to do to get everything rolling and going together for that. I was really stuck on a color scheme, and a lot of people really helped me out. And the people that really helped me out, I'll definitely give them a shout out at the end of the video in the credits. All right, I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is grab some XPS foam. I did foam that was a 1/2 inch. And just like I did with creating the mountain or volcano, I went ahead and measured out inch by inch sections all the way across and then all the way down. And I did it at the top, the middle, and the end section since I didn't have a tool that was able to reach down the full length of the foam. And after that, you want to go ahead and start, when you mark those lines, you want to go ahead and start cutting them with your box cutting knife. And then along with that, after you get all the lines through, you go ahead and trace it through with a pen or a pencil. If you use a pencil, I'd recommend just breaking off the tip and using just the wooden section where the lead isn't at. And then after that is completed, you can go ahead and start placing things, see how you like it. As I did here, I wasn't a big fan of how small it looked, so I created some extra pieces out of foam, and I did that through the same way I did my rock cliff variations through my last video of the volcano, and then just cut a foam out in a shape and then carved along the edges and a little bit of an angle to create that rocky texture. And then across all of your foam, including your little rocks that you created separately, you want to go ahead and roll up a piece of aluminum foil and roll that all the way across. That way it'll give it that little bit of sandstone texture that you need. And after that is completed, you can go ahead and start painting. I actually had some wall paint left over from when I painted my house, and I don't have enough to do another wall, so I went ahead and covered it in that, and that's where I got this really pretty teal turquoise color. And then after that, I went ahead and painted using just regular dry brushing of variations of colors. I used myself on top of the turquoise. I used a blue that was just regular blue. It wasn't any specific type of blue. And I also used a sand color, so I mixed the yellow, white, and regular nutmeg brown together. And these are all Apple Barrel products. And then along with that, after that was all finished, I went ahead and covered it in a little bit of purple dry brushing as well. And you know, looking at this, I was like, okay, something doesn't look right. So once again, I got in touch with my friend Sarah, you all know from one of my previous videos, the Mermaid Cove. She advised me, said, hey, why don't you try sponging it, just add it on top of your texture that you've already done, and it will create some more depth. So I went ahead and I did that, and the results of that alone were amazing. And then, like I mentioned earlier at the video, I'll definitely name the people who were significant on in creating this piece. And then after that was completed, I put all the rocks down, I put everything down, and I'm like, okay, it's missing something. I had a whole bunch of little toys that I got on Amazon, and I'll put the links down below for those. And I went ahead and I purchased a whole bunch of these toys, and they're very rubbery, so you can take a knife and poke right through it with the tip of the knife. Don't go very much further than the tip. And then you go ahead and take a pin and you push that pin inside of it to divvy it up a little bit, and then you just stick a toothpick right inside, and then you can literally stick those creatures anywhere on the foam. My advice would be, before sticking them on the foam, go ahead and use one toothpick and push down first, and then place them. That way the toothpick itself doesn't break if that toothpick itself is a little fragile. And always cover that in Mod Podge as well. That'll help strengthen your toothpick as well. It really just finished it for me. I was like, wow, this really looks amazing. The only thing I'm still debating, I haven't done it yet, is painting some of the rock pieces with a little bit of a gray dry brush to add that rocky look to it. I'm not sure if I like just the full teal water-esque texture, but yeah, that's everything that covers it. It's pretty easy to do. It is a long process, but it was definitely worth it in the long run. And also, for some of the decorations, I used aquarium decorations, and you can just find really cheap ones on eBay, and this is one of the pieces I'm very happy with. Hey all, I hope you liked the video. I just wanted to give a little bit of an announcement here. I'm actually going to start live streaming my sessions starting on hopefully March 17th of 2018. If you want to go to my Facebook group, Roll for Dexterity, I definitely send updates there and everything. And also, if you wanted to go to my Patreon page and help support the craft and help us get better equipment to record and everything, we're doing all right so far. I've purchased a few things myself to at least get us the jump start on going. You're definitely can go to patreon.com/roll4dexterity, roll for dexterity, and hey everyone, and welcome back to Roll for Dexterity. I'm Kellen. Once again, I'll be your wonderful host. Oh my god, did I really just say host? Of course, as always, please like and subscribe. Remember, keep on crafting.